I turned the camera off after my parents shared this story about how they met, and my dad seemed surprised to learn that my mom said it was love at first sight. And then she asked him what he thought the first time he saw her. So I thought, let's roll the footage. Here we go.
Yeah, I wanted to know. I thought, well, you know, it was love at first sight. I was like, oh, I can see myself marrying him. Yes, I'm going to marry him. Yeah. So then I was wondering how Jack felt. How did you feel?
Well, I just thought she was too pretty and she wouldn't be interested in me. That's what I was thinking.
He was wrong. he was wrong. He was wrong. He was he had so much to offer. He was very nice looking, very handsome, and I thought, oh, I just really like him. And you know, at the time, the first time I met him, I remember we were at the back of the church in this group. There were probably 6 of us teenagers. And I remember there was a relative of Jack's, and he was real loudmouth. And I remember thinking, oh, I don't care. I don't care for that personality. But Jack was just very soft-spoken. He wasn't trying to overrun anyone else. He wasn't trying to make fun of anyone else. And so a lot happened that day at the back of the church. There was so much that happened that day because it was a first impression. And it was a great impression. I was very impressed. There was a lot that happened. I think there were 3 different couples there that day. So then, of course, you know, you had your one that was soft-spoken, just a really nice guy. And I already knew a little bit about him. And then there was a relative that was very loud-spoken, picking fun and trying to make fun of the others. And it was like, you know, I don't go for that. And then there was just like, you know, another couple there.
It's funny, I want to point this out too. So our last name is Shell, which we only have because of the stallion, you know, kidnapping. Otherwise it'd be Stallion. But our last name is Shell, and in German that means loud and noisy. So it's interesting. So that relative was living up to the name. Whereas he was the exception to the rule.
Yes.
Now I would have never pursued her except Gina was the same age as my sister. They were in school together, and my sister told me
I forgot about that.
Gina wanted me to sit with her in the church service. I would have never had the nerve. I just went up to where she was sitting. There was actually a chair open, so I thought, it's true.
It's true.
I sat down, and that's how it began. She knew then I was interested in her, and
I was scared to death. I was shy. I mean, you know, I was a quiet person, not as open as I am today. And so when Jack sat down, I thought, why is he sitting here?
Because you didn't really tell his sister that.
No.
Which again,
no.
The Shell name, loud, noisy. That kind of, man. So.
No. So then this kept going on, and he just kept sitting with me. And it was like, yes, I liked him, but I really didn't want him, you know, I didn't really want him to sit right there with me just then. That was a little much. It was a little much because we just sat there and we didn't say a word to each other for weeks. Weeks. I mean, I don't know when we finally started saying, having conversation with each other. But we have definitely had plenty of conversation since that day.
Yeah.
And then got married about 3.5 years after we met. 73, yeah. I think it was about 3.5 years after we met, got married. But yeah, it's very interesting. And that's why you come, I forgot all about that. That's why you came to sit with me.
All right, well, I'm going to turn the camera off now, but I can't promise I won't turn it back on after this with finding out there's more stories here.